So 3 years ago, I moved my business from Canada to Dubai, and in this video, I'll be going over exactly how we did it, all the steps, the process, the timeline, the price, all the things you need to know if you're looking to do this for yourself. If you don't know me, my name is Kevin McKenzie. I'm actually the co-founder at GenZone, where we help people do the exact same thing for themselves. Get set up in Dubai, benefit from the low taxes, but also get everything set up properly the first time. Bank accounts, residency, you name it, we'll help you with it. So book a call using the link down below if you want our assistance. All right, so the first thing you have to keep in mind is when you're setting up a company in Dubai, you need to know what kind of company to set up. Everyone has a different business, so everyone needs a different type of registration. And in Dubai, this is very important because unlike in Canada where you just get a license and it's done, here there are specific licenses you have to get, specific residency visas you can get, all these types of things vary. So to give you a brief understanding of what you need to do, there are two types of licenses you can get, like base licenses. There's a mainland license. This is reserved for people who want to do physical business inside of Dubai, like a barbershop, coffee shop, etc. And then there's a free zone license that is reserved for people who primarily have professional activities and professional services like consulting, marketing, etc. Right? Usually people are going to be doing this. And if you're doing this one, then you can register in the free zone, like I said. So both of them have different pricing, but let's just go over this. Let's say you chose a free zone. Great. What are the next steps? So the first thing to do is to work with an agency or a team who can actually help you with this entire process and make sure everything is executed properly for you. And quick disclaimer, if you do work with an agency, make sure they know what they're doing. Check their Google reviews, because when I was doing this for myself at the start, I saw people with crazy reviews, like really bad reviews. Usually most of them had just really bad reviews, so I was kind of scared to work with an agency. And that's where, of course, if you look at our reviews, we do really good work for people and we give really good service. But again, just be careful, okay? Because not always will they suggest the right thing for you. Maybe you need to be in the mainland and they'll set you up in a free zone, right? So you need to be in the right place, because if you set up in the wrong place, you cannot change between them. Right? So make sure you work with the right people. The first step is get the license. This takes about 3 to 4 business days to get your license issued. Once you have your license issued, the next step is to apply for an entry visa. So if you're actually moving to Dubai for tax purposes, to bank there, to do all these things there, you're gonna get a residency visa. And the first step is your entry visa. So you take this entry visa, which takes around 3 to 4 business days to get, and then you enter the country and you bring it to the border. They'll stamp it or not stamp it, but either way you go through, and now you're inside the country as an employee. Next step is to go ahead and do your medical and your biometrics appointment. For the medical, they're doing a chest x-ray and they're also doing a quick blood draw, which is checking for AIDS and tuberculosis is what they're checking for in the x-ray. And if you don't have anything like this, you're good to go. If you don't have any big disease, you're fine. And then once you get your results back, we'll then apply for your biometrics appointment, which can be done the same day as well. Just fingerprint, palm print, done. Once that's done, your Emirates ID will come in the mail. Your Emirates ID is this card right here. This card is what you use for everything here. Banking, you use it for renting apartments, buying cars, changing your driver's license, all these things. So you're gonna need this. With this, you're into the final step of the process. So the process is almost done now. Banking, which takes around 1 to 2 days to do, and then another half week to get the bank cards in the mail. So if you really think about this entire process, it is not long at all. I'll give you the quickest and fast and average timeline for each step. So for the license, the quickest is 24 hours, next day you have it. The average is 2-3 days. Next step, e-visa. The quickest is next day you get it. The average is 2-3 days. And then after that, the medical and biometrics. To get your Emirates ID, the quickest is 5 business days. The average with people who don't do VVIP can be around 7-8 business days. And then for banking, the quickest you can get it is 24 hours, and the average timeline is 2 days for banking. And then you also have to wait for your cards to come in the mail. In both cases, this cannot be sped up, so another 2 days for that. So really, this whole process can be done in around 2 weeks if done really, really quickly. Otherwise, you're looking at around 3 to 4 weeks to complete the entire process. So it's pretty good, pretty quick. And of course, I set up here now, and then I became a Canadian tax non-resident. And now with this, I can legally pay no taxes back to Canada. And I am living in Dubai now, working in Dubai now. Our company is here. And of course, now we help people just like yourself do this. We've helped over 700 companies set up in Dubai, thousands of entrepreneurs in these companies. And of course, if you're looking for our assistance to help you, you can book a call using the link down below, or you can go to our main channel, GenZone, where we go over way more information. And if you're not ready to book a call just yet, you can watch this video right here that goes over a step-by-step guide of how to set up a business in Dubai.